Hi everyone, I'm David, the marketing guy at Guarda, and today our guest is Daniel, the CEO of WAM. Hi Daniel.
Hi guys, hi everyone. Very glad to host this, actually to co-host this. David is about to make the streamer challenge on WAM, so I'm very excited about that.
Same here. Thank you for offering us an opportunity to co-sponsor, and host the tournament. So today we're going to talk about Web3, and I will try to do my best to play the game on WAM. I have to warn you, I'm very good at this, but I might, lose a few times. So first things first, Daniel, I know it was your birthday, so happy birthday.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
And yeah, could you tell us a bit about, the tournament itself, the WAM, I think it's the 8th tournament, and how'd you come up, you and your team, how'd you come up with the idea to organize, something like that?
Well, as you probably know from our last AMA, WAM is all about tournaments and community. And it was part of our roadmap to start hosting community tournaments. And what better time to do it than during the summer when everybody's relaxing and has a bit of brain space to actually try some exciting tournaments. And this is what we did. And they are exceeding our expectations in terms of audience and engagement, which is good. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have the same thing with Guarda. And basically the team said, okay, let's push the pedal on this during the summer. And they started setting up. Yeah.
Perfect. Great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to start playing the game.
So many emotions.
I know. And then the next question is about the Play to Earn, the Hybrid Expo that happened in Asia. So I know you were there remotely, I think, right?
Remotely, yeah.
Yeah. How was it? And what kind of, contents or, platform is that?
Well, it was the first of its kind. This was the first edition in Asia, and I'm pretty sure the guys, after seeing the massive success it had this year, they will follow up in the years to come, because this play to earn space is only growing, and there's a lot of interest from the countries in those areas. I could say we were selected to be part of the pitch, the final pitch. We did not win, and it's a good thing. Sometimes we need to know how to adjust our pitch, basically. Plus, it was a good thing because there were startups there that did not get financing yet, and we did. So it's a good thing that we did not take any spots. The experience was really good. They organized it pretty well, and kudos to them. Hopefully next year the WAM team will be there physically, and we'll just make the most of it.
All right. And what was it the first time you attended the event?
Yes, the first time attending the event. Pretty impressed with the lineup, with the projects that were there. And I'm pretty sure in the years to come, they will advance even more and evolve.
All right. And what about the app? I did see that your team mentioned that the credit cards are now supported, so you can buy WAM right in the app. Is that so?
Yeah, we made last week this update. It took a bit of while to get it up and running. Right now, if somebody wants to play on WAM, they no longer have to transfer their tokens from a wallet. They can just purchase them via Apple Pay or Google Pay, with a mention that they will have to be used in the app, so you cannot do arbitrage, and this is on purpose. Given that we are a mass market app, and we also want to be compliant with international laws and anti-money laundering regulation, we capped the daily top-ups to $50. And there's a requirement that you have to play the tokens that you top up in order to get, and if you win those tokens, you can withdraw in your wallet. Otherwise, you cannot withdraw. It's like just buying a locked version of the WAM token. And this is also on purpose, given that we want to onboard 100 million users. It means it has to be smooth. It has to be seamless. You do not need to have any headaches with it. So this was the simplest way our product team managed to come up with, like the simplest possible way to do it with a payment option that everybody knows and trusts.
All right, and it's available now, right? So people can go to the WAM app. All right.
Yeah.
And I know the title says Web3, and back in March we did talk about Web3 and mass adoption. So I was just wondering, Daniel, do you have any, I don't know, new thoughts about that? I mean, where is it all heading to? I mean, anything new that happened that maybe affected your train of thought?
You're I think asking about the whole industry, the whole trend of
not just Web3 in general. Not just the metaverse, not just the NFTs, not just the
games. This is just my take, right? I've been in Web2 for 20 years. Web3 is already happening, but in order for it to happen properly at a global scale, at an internet scale, people need to be, let's say, Web3 savvy, and that takes a bit of time. What I mean by that is they have to know what a wallet is, how it works, what a transfer is, what the fees are, what different chains are, and so on and so forth, in order for them to be comfortable to actually use the technology. So as someone at the Asia Expo, the Play to Earn Expo said, I do not take credit for it in this form, but I do see it the same way, is that right now we're in a 2.5 web, not Web3, Web 2.5. And this is why fully decentralized apps will happen, but will happen in a horizon of, I would say, 4 to 6, 7 years. And this is why companies like Guarda, like WAM are playing the long game, hopefully. But I know you guys are, and so do we. The long game in the sense of just investing in this technology, so when the time is right and the market fully adopts this, everybody's there to just be in people's minds. And there was an article that I read, is that the innovation and progress starts slowly, and then it just happens suddenly, and it's everywhere. It's like, for instance, with the pandemic and the QR code, right? Before the pandemic, nobody knew how to use a QR code. Now everybody does. It's not even a question what the QR code does. So it would be this, I would say, the same type of evolution.
So you mentioned 5 to 7 years, right?
Honestly, personally, I'm more optimistic than that. But I'm right now being a bit pessimistic, adding a bit of buffer, adding a bit of lag because of regulation. Regulation in this space is absolutely necessary for mass adoption, because one can protect itself from scams for that much time, but there will be scams that we all fall prey to, and that is like really annoying for companies that want to actually build something using a legit technology. So that will take a bit of time, but Web3 is here to stay. The younger generation that now grows up with crypto, grows up with blockchain, wallets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these coins,
Daniel? Looks like Daniel is breaking up. Let's see what happened. Hello.
Apparently doing gimmicks.
Oh, Daniel, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, breaking up for a second. So, so you're more optimistic. So it might happen, like 3 years from now. So we don't have to wait 5 or 7 years, right? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
In that sense, so what's next for WAM and the play to earn industry? And when we're talking about the Web3 space, what do you think is the next stop there, or major milestone?
The major milestone is for products similar to WAM to build that type of user experience that lets people play around with crypto, get accustomed to it, have fun with it, and then wanting to learn more. And this is WAM. This is what WAM is pushing for. Q4 is going to bring a lot of news. We have prepared a series of big updates that I cannot, unfortunately, disclose right now.
I understand.
We're pushing towards on-chain transactions on WAM, so people can actually see the volumes that we have. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but we reached the #1 spot in the App Store on the 1st of August, which is a major milestone for us. This was for the Romanian App Store because this is where our marketing was focused on. And in the following months, we want to grow more rapidly. And we're not gonna sacrifice user experience, and we're not gonna sacrifice safety for growth, because we want to build it as sustainable as possible. But we are looking for growth, and people in our community help us guide it in that direction.
So no major updates they can share right now, but you'll be announcing them soon, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what about any events or conferences that you're going to be presenting at or participating? Maybe this fall. I know there's so many different things happening or supposed to happen.
We're going to be in Paris. We're going to be in Dubai, in Lisbon, and in I believe in Finland. And I think that's in November. So Portugal, Finland, the UAE, and France. These are the conferences that are already booked, and some might appear on the radar later on. As I said, we have some cool stuff prepared, tons of work for this time of the year, and we've been focused on building ever since we started. But the bear market helped us double down on what we actually have to deliver and what we have to do.
And in terms of app updates, are you going to be adding more games or new, formats to the mobile app?
We're gonna add more games. We're gonna change how tournaments are structured, so people have more access to all the games that we have on the platform. We're gonna change the reward system so people can actually feel and see the rewards of participating in the ecosystem. A lot of the users came up with ideas to better incentivize players who actually do stuff. And one of the ideas is to let everyone experience the streamer that we're just seeing on the screen right now. Yeah. And these are the product updates that I can share. We've made improvements in the app. We're gonna go live with the Elrond chain actually pretty soon as well. That was pending for a bit of while. So Elrond users will be able to deposit WAM and withdraw WAM on their favorite chain and technology. And in terms of titles, we've already started the licensing process for new games that we want to add to the system. But I might warn you that we see people tend to pick 1-2 games they favor, and they tend to get better and better at it, because this is the nature of these types of games. You want to you experiment with most of them, but you are really good at 1-2 of them. For instance, my favorite one is Crazy Bouncing, because it's fast-paced, and it does not test my patience.
Well, you mentioned mastering the skills. You can see how amazing I am at this game, Tightness. I spent the last 3 days just practicing, and my best score is 11, so that's pretty good. All right, and let me ask you something. So I did meet Mario, so special thank you to him for
Yeah.
just guiding me through the process, setting up Streamer. It wasn't that easy just because my technical skills are not that great. And then Tao was there. So how do you just decide who you want to work with when you're organizing tournaments? There's so many different companies, so many different people. What's the process there? I'm just curious.
What's the process? It's pretty simple. If we reached out to communities and we internally try to pick the projects that we see having a roadmap and
Mm-hmm. Daniel seem to have some technical difficulties, but should be good in a minute. Let's see if we have anyone sending us messages in the chat. We actually do. Marius says hi. Hi, Marius. Let's just here. Hi, Julia. Razvan is here. Oh, I believe that Daniel will reconnect in a minute. Marius says that I should practice more. I definitely should, and I will. Let's see. And if you have any questions for me or Daniel, just make sure you ask them now, because we have 10 minutes to go. In the meantime, I'm going to try to beat my best score of 11. Let's see if I can get to at least 15. So shouldn't be that difficult, I think. Okay, almost there. Oh, no. Let's try again. Okay. Let's see. Didn't manage to do that just yet. All right. Okay, just 15 points. That's all I need, and then we'll wait for Daniel to reconnect. So, should I be here? Oh, not bad. And Daniel is back. Daniel, can you hear me?
yes.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah.
Hi.
We seem to have some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
All good. So I was trying to beat my best score of 11, so I'm going to try to get to at least 15. And you were talking about different partners that you decided to work with when organizing the tournament, if my memory serves.
We look at the following things. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
So we look for active projects that want to build their product properly. We look at their communities and look for engagement. We also reach out to them, especially for co-marketing and doing giveaways in the tournament. We give out some WAM token. A lot of communities are willing to give out some NFTs for their users. And it's a simple engagement tool that communities can leverage in order to grow their engagement, especially during the summer.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, I appreciate that you reached out to us, and I'm glad I can be embarrassing myself here trying to play the game, getting the best score. Um, and you mentioned your favorite game. Which one was it? On WAM.
Crazy bouncing.
Any other games that you might recommend to someone who's just discovering
Crazy,
the
crazy
WAM?
bouncing.
Mm-hmm. Any other ones? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yes, I can.
Okay. I was just asking you about other games that you like to play on WAM.
Other games, I would say Neon War is one engaging one,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's very focused on getting the high score there. And Jumpbox. Jumpbox is another one that I like. So
I
these
like this
three,
one.
I
I
could
believe it's
say.
called Tightness, right? Oh.
Yeah. Tightness is not a favorite, but there's
Mm-hmm.
no particular reason for that. It's just I like the other ones more.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like I managed to get 26, a score of 26, so that's not too bad, at least for me. And I believe, yeah, Rizvan says that there's a delay. Um, Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Daniel, thank you so
Yeah.
much for telling us more about the tournament, about WAM plans, and I'm glad that both WAM and Guarda were kind of looking in the same direction. You mentioned the credit card support, and we have recently launched the prepaid Visa cards in Europe for now. So that's always good, and I hope that we can work together and might launch some more tournaments and share updates with the crypto community.
Excellent. Thank you for hosting this tournament and being open. I would say new idea of showing people crypto can be fun and safe at the same time. And it's important that projects that actually build and want people to follow their lead to cooperate like we just do right now. And we're grateful for this partnership and co-hosting this event.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. We appreciate it. Thank you, and have a nice day. See you
Thank
next
you,
time.
David, and same to you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.